YouTube. Welcome to the world of Proxy Table Gaming, where we do battle book army reviews and such. This is the army book review of Beast Herds with myself, Lucky Sixes, and this fine gentleman, Hyper G.
Hello, hello. I like that this is the world of proxy table gaming, and they're coming into the world of proxy table gaming to look
It's
at Ninth Age,
yeah,
rather than they're in the Ninth Age world and proxy table gaming is a part of that.
no.
That I mean, my mind is
This
just
is
woo
this
power
is
trip.
the PTG CU
See you?
Cinematic Universe.
Oh, right, okay, all right, Mr. Marvel,
Come on, mate.
fine. Um,
Anywho, we're here to
Beast
talk about
herds.
the beast herds, and yeah, a decent amount to get through on this. As we always say on these, we're going to go through them as quickly as we can, but we do
Mm,
jabber. There is, we won't talk about the overarching um, uh, consequences of all these different things, but we will look at all
no,
the points updates, and we
yeah.
will also look at the fluff that has been introduced
Mm.
this year for all the books. If I go down, like with all the books, there are these lovely
Oh,
maps.
oh, that's a
Beast
good
Herds
one,
in
isn't it?
particular is all about
Yeah,
these
it's like a
migratory
migration. Yeah,
routes on a
I
seasonal
like it.
basis. Oh, there we go. I wonder what season we're in now.
Oh, well, I imagine you know because outside the door is beast herds or not. You
Well,
know,
that's true.
if
Yeah,
they're not there, then you're not in the beast herd season,
yeah,
which
exactly.
is possibly a good thing depending on your
Yeah.
alignment.
So yeah, no, this Beast Herds has shows you where they are and
Yeah,
shows you
is it you or me? I
what
can't
they
remember
do.
who's reading.
Me, I'm
Who
gonna
who
go.
read the last
This
one?
is
You're
it's a
going to go for
double
the beast
double
herds.
paragraph by the way, so this is like worth
Well,
two.
I'm more than happy to
But
let you have this one.
yeah,
Yeah, go
long
for it.
ago, certain hooved and ruminant creatures, sheep, cattle, deer, and others, are available. Learn to walk on two legs, developing humanoid bodies and a unique form of intelligence where while retaining their horned animal heads, defying easy categorization. These tribes have been feared and rejected by other sapient species who call them beasts, even as their culture has become equally complex and their ability to wage war equally potent. Whether because of this treatment or their own nature, the herds have long embraced the wild places, fostering an ancient migratory culture that others ignorantly call primitive. Living in great numbers all around the world, beast herds are the antithesis of sedentary nations, lovers of primal emotions and all things untamed, scornful of political borders. They are rightly feared, for they are savage in battle and have no qualms about taking from those too weak to stop them.
That's powerful stuff, man.
There's,
I mean, it's like
there's
seriously, you've been really harsh to these folk. That they just transformed,
yeah,
and you're just
right? They're just
yeah,
different.
they're just
Accept them,
different.
guys.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. But
Just
then
because
they
they got
will
horns
screw
and they're pillaging your village, don't come
well,
on.
yeah. I mean, cause effect, right?
Yeah, well, maybe. There's also, which we're not going to read. Some of you will be thankful to know. Some
Mm.
more fluff on the other pages about the hidden herds, how they
Womb
organize
marking.
themselves, womb womb markings, which
Oh, marking. Yeah. I
will
need to
leave
really
to your
read these properly.
imagination until you read them. There is other little snippets as well, as we can see down in the army model rules. Within this update, there aren't any rule changes from what I can see.
Hmm.
There are
Okay.
just points updates and the fluff updates, and even in the army model rules, there are little snippets and by each
Yeah.
unit as well. So do go and check it out. Do go and check all the
Mm.
fluff that's there. But we will go straight over to the points changes. The hereditary stays the same because some of them they have changed in value of casting, but the hereditary for beast herds is the same. And we start with a weapon quite dear to my heart. The Hawthorn curse has gone down from 55 to 50,
Oh,
allowing
yes.
and I know I said we wouldn't go into this too much, but I'm quite excited. Allowing Essence of Mithril with it finally.
Okay.
So it
Right.
gets a 2-up armor without losing Alchemist Alloy based effects. So I'm very pleased for
Okay.
that. It's clearly
Yeah.
opening some different possibilities with Hawthorne Curse. I'm very happy. Thank you very much, Beast Herd people. And it's a
So what
nice
was Kruger
round 50.
before armor save?
Two
Was
up,
he?
but
He
yeah, he
was
was still two up, but he had Alchemist Alloy, which reduced his offensive skill. So now he
okay.
doesn't have to
Okay.
reduce his offensive skill. So,
Hmm.
hmm.
Ah,
Um,
quaint.
yes. Special item next is Wild Form. That's gone down from 30 to 25. Works exactly the same. So the strength and resilience is a yin and yang on
Yeah.
that. But
Okay.
yeah.
I can't
Um,
say I've encountered that. Didn't even know that item existed. But
hmm.
sounds kind of
Well,
cool.
probably why it's gone down. The
Yeah.
Dark Rain
Probably.
as well. If we skip to the next page, Dark Rain has gone down, but Seed of the Dark Forest has gone up. Dark Rain going down
Unsurprising.
from 80 to 70. Seed of the Dark Forest going up to 85 from 80. Yeah, it's a good item. It's really, really good. And
Hmm.
I've certainly noticed the benefits in my last few battles and things. So
Yeah. Yeah.
understanding that that's gone up, that's fair enough. The next one is Inscribium Burin has gone down. So still works with Seed of the Dark Forest, ironically, because they used to be 18 and 20. Now they're 85 and 15. And I think they're quite a nice little pairing, if I'm honest.
Okay.
But it gives you magic resistance. It's gone down from 20 to 15. So I guess still allowing, whether or not
Yeah.
that was done because of Seed of the Dark Forest thing, I don't know. But I quite like it as a go all in on the forest terrain thing. So
Yeah.
it's that
Yeah.
combo is still there, which is good. Over to the Beast Lord, and the Beast Lord itself stays the same. Hunting Call goes or changes from 35 to 20, which is
Ooh.
quite a nice little reduction.
Decrease. Yeah. It is, yeah.
And Radiant Chariot also sees a bit of a decrease from 105 to 90. Mainly
Oh,
because the Razor Test Chariot is just so much better on this,
sure.
giving you the extra movement, for example.
Yeah.
But yeah, nice to see a few different options go down. Otherwise, exactly the same.
Hmm. Okay. I mean, hunting call is that the one that allows you to re-roll your ambush rolls,
I,
things like
I
that?
believe so. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
I'm
can't
basing a
quite
lot of
remember
my
off the top of
Beast
my head.
Herd knowledge on what you have and haven't taken in the
Yeah,
last two
yeah,
months. And if you haven't taken it, then I probably don't know much about it,
yeah.
Beast Herd players. But
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The Beast Chieftain has gone up in base cost from 110 to
Okay.
120.
That's still
Uh,
pretty cheap.
yeah,
Yeah.
his hunting call, ironically, has gone from 15 to 20, so it's gone up a bit.
Oh, okay.
But one thing I am quite intrigued about, and I think is a book wide thing, the Greater Totem Bearer goes down from 85 to 75.
Oh,
So I
that's a
think
real
the
nice little.
totems are getting cheaper, boys and girls.
Yeah, that's
So
cool.
that is cool, um,
That is.
for sure.
Yeah.
The heavy armor goes from 10 to 15, I guess, because armor's meant to be a bit more elite on beasts.
Well, I would
And
imagine so. Yeah.
the Raiding Chariot again goes down from 105 to 90. I
Hmm.
just think it's just not being used on
Sure.
those two options, so that is
Yeah.
why.
Okay.
On to the next one, the Soothsayer. Now, Soothsayer base cost has gone from 140 to 150.
Okay.
Otherwise, everything stays the same. So it's not too bad of a thing, but it is a bit of a. They're doing a lot of mixing and matching with 10 points here and there. So it might
Yeah.
affect some of your list, but I don't think for the most part it's a massive bit. But it goes
Yeah.
up
I mean,
ever so
I
slightly.
th I think unlike other armies that have got access to bound spell magic, the beast herds probably won't ever not take a soothsayer and only have totems. I mean, that's not
Yeah,
completely across
it's
the
an
blanket,
argument for sure.
but likely is you're going to have totems and a
Yeah,
soothsayer as opposed to just totems.
totally.
So, yeah,
I
it's
think the
more.
ability to roll. I mean, we're getting into more tactica here, but the ability to roll dice at spells rather than have a fixed set is
Yeah,
good.
yes.
But and then having it then vice versa when the opponent's got no dice, auto spells is also good. So yeah, I quite like both. The Centaur Chieftain, the
Mm,
ambush itself for him has gone down from 15 to
okay.
10. Once again, the Greater Totem Bearer goes down from 85 to 75, so that's great to see if that continues one On the other options, heavy armor goes up, and of all the weapon options, beast axe goes down from 20 to 15. Great weapon goes down from 20 to 15. Lance goes down from 20 to 15, and paired weapons goes up from 15 to 20. So
Okay. So basically, everyone was just picking the cheapest one, and now the cheapest one
now
has
they've
become the
swapped.
most expensive one.
Yeah. Now choose something else, please.
Yeah, choose something else. Tell us which is most popular. You know,
I
like
mean,
in 4 years' time, it'll be like 25,
yeah,
20, 15, 10, because
yeah.
they'll have
Pick
just
this
got
one.
popularity.
Pick this one.
Yeah. Pick the one based on the popularity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a few weapon choices and things going down and up respectively. So it doesn't affect the Hawthorne curse because that's hand weapon only. So that's interesting. Minotaur Warlord. The once again, heavy armor goes up. I think 10 to 15, and the beast axe goes down from 25 to 20. So 5-point changes here and there for big Mino. For baby Mino, Minotaur Chieftain, the base cost goes down, 205 to 200. That's an interesting one because I see Minotaur Chieftain a little bit more than I do Minotaur Warlord. So surprised at that, especially with Great Totem Bearer going down as well. So overall, that's pretty good. Heavy armor goes up, but otherwise stays the same. So ever so slightly cheaper, I think, overall.
Yeah.
Moving on. It's good. Yeah, the character mounts themselves. So there's a lot of little changes in the character section, essentially. Moving down, and then overall in the items, some of them got less, with the exception of the forest. The mounts, I mean, just the two chariots stay exactly the same rule-wise, but as we said, the raiding chariots got a bit cheaper for some. Moving on to core, and Wild Horns got slightly more expensive. As a base cost, 445 goes up to 150. I mean, for me, that's a nice round number. That's much easier to deal with, so I'm quite happy with that. The Wild Horn Ambush goes up from 20 to 25 as well. So you're going to see a 10-point increase on most Wild Horn units because most of them have Ambush, I think.
I don't think many Wild Horns are holding the line, generally.
Interestingly, though, just paired weapons goes down. It's an interesting. It used to be 1 point per model to choose the paired weapons thing, so that's an interesting one for me. It takes our offensive to 5 and extra attack as well.
I mean, I'm only just noticing for the first time Wild Horns have offensive and defensive 4. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Like, that's so good for 7 points a
for
model.
A cool unit.
Absolutely. And Res 4. I mean, that's really good stat line for
it is
7 points a model.
Yeah, they're definitely good, and especially as you can ambush them as well. I think that's decent. And so maybe you'll just see paired weapons as opposed to paired weapons and thrown weapons who have stayed at 2 points per model as well. So an interesting one. There, Mongrel Herds. The base cost goes down from 140 to 135. Additional models down to 5. Thank you so much. Thank you so in 5s. Oh, that's peak. My daughter can work that out. That's peak goodness.
You mean your daughter can work it out for you?
Well, yes, which she often does. It's just much easier for her now.
You know, you write all these lists and like, please, can you work out if this is legal? Please.
Do the points,
daughter. I'm playing with my toys today, Daddy.
They take the toys away and put pen and paper in front of her and say, no, write the list. Also times tables. So this is where it comes from. Yeah. But thank you. You've made her life a lot easier. So much more time for playing with toys now. Also before I move on, the spears.
What happened to spears?
So spears have gone down from 2 to 1. So this is one of your bigger blocks potentially in terms of spears. You could have 50 spears go down a significant chunk with the extra points, the base cost, and the spears. So that's kind of what they're pushing, I guess. Mongol Raiders stay the same. That's fair.
Good.
Yeah. Feral Hounds stay the same.
Cheap as chips.
cheap as chips. Longhorn herds, their base cost stays the same with the additional models going down. So this is
Okay.
pretty good for your Longhorn blocks, who I always, when you see them list, I always felt they were low in number. They needed a few extra, and this
Hmm.
is hopefully going to get them one or two extras. So
Yeah.
that'll be good. Otherwise, all the points stay the same, apart from, as we said, Totem Bearer, which goes down from I think it's 20 to 15. So
Okay.
generally speaking, totems are going down in cost, which is
Yeah.
beautiful to see.
And their great weapons went down as well, I guess.
Did they?
Was that?
Have I missed that? Oh yes. Great weapons.
I'm guessing they weren't
Also,
free
no, they went
before.
up.
Oh,
Longhorn
they were
Herd
free.
great weapons go from not 3 to 1.
Okay.
So great weapons being it's an interesting one. Extra strength. I guess a lot of the beast herds book in general struggles with AP where you can.
Yeah.
Apart from obviously the spell things. So yeah, maybe that's strength 6. I'm not sure, especially with the cost going down overall. Yeah. Minotaurs, base cost is the same. The additional models go down from 78 to 72. So
Oh,
um,
okay. Well, I mean,
bigger
it's
bigger
still a
units. Yeah. Uh,
yeah,
I
still
mean,
an
it's
even
still,
number for you. So
yes, it's chunky though, and it's 72 points per model.
yeah.
But it's not really going to matter to your Minotaur units in particular. Maybe you'll get an extra. I mean, with Totem going down once again, the
Mhm.
shield option going down once again from 12 to 10, and the great weapon option just struggling around going from 8 to 10. So that one going up. So great
Okay.
weapons overall going up there. But I don't actually think that's too much of a problem. I think you were either using shield or paired weapons. I
I
don't
was
see
about to
too
say,
many
yeah,
great
I'm
weapons.
surprised that Great Weapons has gone up,
Yeah.
considering I think that's probably the least popular option, isn't it?
Mm.
Out of
Yeah,
the three.
I personally would say so. I think I've run both shield and paired weapons, so I've not run myself, but obviously there's plenty of others out there that have.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
I guess
you
great
know,
weapon works so good with druidism, though, right? Is it
right. Yeah.
is what you're getting at, really?
Yes. It's for the, I mean, one unit of strength 7 AP4 Minotaurs. It
18
is
attacks,
pretty
yeah,
scary, right?
yeah,
You
yeah.
know? So, yeah.
But if you weren't using great weapons before, and maybe you had a totem as well, this goes down by maybe 30, 40 points. So
Yeah.
it's a decent amount, save you some points elsewhere.
Mm.
I feel like UK Rocky Craig Johnson has had a hand in this update.
Wow.
Not gonna lie, the Centaur base cost has gone down with additional models from 20 to 16. A
Ooh, that's a
significant
significant decrease. Yeah.
decrease. There, the Centaur thrown weapons have gone up though, along with the
Okay.
lances going from 3 to 4 and 7 to 8 respectively. But obviously, with the additional models going down so much overall, that is a net gain.
Yeah.
Um, the paired weapons, however, has gone down, so 5 to 4.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah, their totem bearer was already 15 and stays at 15.
Right.
So
Okay.
that's clearly where they're trying to get out with
Yeah.
everything. So see if that matters. But yeah, overall a net gain on centaurs. Maybe you'll see the all centaur list come back.
Was it there before? Was it? I missed that.
Well, not for a long time. Not for a long time.
Okay.
Raiding chariots themselves, obviously, these are the ones that can go into core if you have multiple.
Yeah.
The base cost has gone down from 105 to 95, which is superb. The additional models, however, have gone up. So you're
Okay.
paying overall for a core unit 10 points
Yeah.
more.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Well, I think that's probably fair because
But a
most
special
people
unit.
will be taking them to get into core.
Yeah.
So
And
and they are a very good unit to get into core generally
yes.
in any
Well,
like it's
for the
quite a unique
nomadic
thing.
beast herds, wagons and other wheeled vehicles can be an indispensable mode of transportation for both beasts and their baggage. Their baggage? Have a lot of baggage
They do
beasts.
now.
They do
I
well,
mean,
yeah.
yeah. They just want to tag another, con on their general, you know,
Yeah,
pros and cons.
absolutely.
And
Yeah,
they've
it's
also
all
got
in.
baggage.
We've got
I
baggage.
mean,
Yeah,
also got baggage. I mean, for
goodness
goodness
me.
sake, these folk, and they've got baggage. Not only are
Yeah,
they mutated beasts and all, but they've got baggage
they got
too.
baggage, man. They got baggage. So, and the single chariots have gone down to compensate for that. The Razor Tusk chariot, Razor Tusk herd,
Mm.
base cost goes down from 100 to 85. That's pretty cool.
I love that
That's
they're oversized boars as well. I
oversized
mean,
balls.
who's going to tell that boar that he's
Yeah,
oversized?
mate.
Yeah. I mean,
I've had
I know you
kids.
haven't got any baggage, but you're really oversized.
Yeah, we got rid of the baggage, but oh my goodness. Right. So yeah, the base
Anyway,
cost goes down
yes.
15. Additional
Okay.
models goes up by 5 per model, so which
Okay.
is suggesting that these were used in bigger units.
Yes.
Sort of started to be used in bigger units rather than singles. So the bigger units go up, the units of say 8, 6 or 10,
Yeah.
but smaller units go down. So
Okay.
interesting to see. Yeah, little change there.
Yeah.
Razor Tusk chariots
Up,
go
surely. Up.
absolutely to go the opposite way. I'm very shocked
What?
and very
What?
happy
This
for
is
this change.
in my opinion, the auto pick in the beast
Mm.
herds. Like, you will have at least one. I mean, I
For
don't
the
know the
hunting
maths
horn,
of
yeah,
to whether
yeah.
you should have two or not. But
So yeah, the special choice Razor Tusk
this is
chariot goes
surprising.
down from 235 to 225.
Although let's add to that, like, I think beast herds generally probably weren't winning a lot of tournaments. I
Yeah,
mean, I'm not up on the whole tiers thing, etc. But I think that's probably what justifies it going down. It might still be an
absolutely.
auto pick, but that doesn't mean that you should just auto increase the cost just because everyone will take one.
Yeah, and
Maybe the whole army needs a bit of help. So
yeah, and there has been a decent amount of changes to the majority of the army. Only
yes,
5 points or 10 points here and there for the
sure,
most part.
it's not going to
But
break the bank.
yeah, so I think they're trying to mix it up. Briar Beasts, for example, didn't change whatsoever. 85
No.
points. Don't worry about it.
Hmm.
Gargoyles 2 didn't change. In a good spot.
Yeah, I think they're a really good
No
spot.
change.
Yeah.
Um,
I think they could have been another candidate to go up just a tiny
Mm.
bit,
yeah.
Flying
So
movement is so good.
yeah, moving on to the Terrors of the Wild. There is only one change in this. The Cyclops stay the same. The Gore-Tax go
down
down.
100 points.
Not quite 25. 25.
That's
So it's
not
getting
bad.
there.
That's not
Yeah.
bad considering other things. I think
So
that's
about a 5% decrease on initial maths in my head.
Oh, I'm not going to
But
challenge that, but yeah.
465 down to 440. Put it in comments exactly what percentage change that is. But
you say
getting,
5%. Okay.
I say 5%. I think it's 4.7 something. But I'm gonna say I'm
Blimey.
gonna stick with 5.
Great.
We'll see. We'll see.
I mean, the other comment we need is from Tommy to say, "Are they still garbage?"
Are they still garbage?
Yeah.
Cortex still garbage at 440 points.
Yeah. I
With
mean, they are the result of
4.7%
ambitious
decrease.
and perilous wound marking rituals. Ooh.
Well, there you go.
Wow.
Anyway, as I said, that was I think the last of the updates. So Jabberwock stays the same, and those lovely, lovely beast giants stay the same.
Uprooted tree is free. What the
Uprooted
heck?
tree still being free. I don't understand it myself. I guess the argument is the AP, but I'm telling you, it's worth it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're already AP2. You don't need to. Oh no, it's AP0. Sorry, it's always set to AP0. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But,
so we move down to the change log just to show you how much. One of the biggest ones updates of the books in terms of volume of little changes, and there are little changes, but I'm looking at it, it's more green than red. There's a few interesting models. Totems, I think, are the biggest win here, with them going down across the board, so maybe multiple totems might be better than totem bearer, but maybe you might have multiple totems as well as the totem bearer, who knows. Let us know what you think of the update. Let us know what this changes, and if there's any drastic ones that we've completely missed. We'll have a bit of discussion in the comments. But otherwise, I think that sort of takes us to the end of
Good
this
work.
battle book review,
Yeah.
which I'm now touting.
Oh.
But yeah, like, share, subscribe, as you guys always do, I'm sure.
They do.
Even
Absolutely,
those,
all of them do it. I
even
mean,
those
we've got the
Empire
list of the
players.
people who don't, and
It's
we
mainly
are
Empire players. We know.
well. Well, I wasn't going to go in that direction.
We've changed that. We've changed that now.
We have, yeah.
So thanks again, once again, Empire players, for tuning in. Appreciate how much you've done. Or go actually see the Empire book.
It's there this year. It's there this year.
We promise. We promise. But yeah, otherwise, like, share, subscribe. Facebook, Twitter, Patreon, for all our PTG CU goodness.
Super fans.
Yeah. And yeah, let us know what you thought of the fluff, what you thought of the update, and what you think of us. Why not?
Oh no, just you.
Don't
I'm
worry.
not ready for that. I'm not in the right psychological.
Yeah, just me.
place
Okay,
for
what
that
you
right
think
now.
of Lucky
Yeah.
Sixes?
Exactly. Yeah. No, I'm too fragile.
We'll review that, and we'll see if we ask for Hyper G.
Yeah. Whoa, that would be risky. Okay, all right.
But yes,
I always say I'm looking forward to the comments, but wow.
There's an anxious nervousness. However, let's put it on the table, whip it out, and let me give it, sock it to me, baby. But yeah,
can
otherwise, absolutely. Well, I presumed you would already.
Well, I've already done it. Yeah.
I don't need to know your thoughts.
Arguable, but okay.
Yeah. Right. No, that's the end. No more. Thank you. Good night, and I'll see you later.